So hello guys and welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm just going to show you guys how to do a medium to full coverage makeup look. Now a lot of people ask me, of course, like I said in my last tutorial, like trying to be detailed on how to do makeup. It's not that serious. People overthink it. You guys are watching like me and other YouTubers and people on Instagram and other social medias and thinking that you have to do this full coverage makeup. Even this could be too much for some people. You may not have to do all these steps. You have to know your skin and find products that work for you. But in the process, you are going to be using different products to see what you like. Right now, I'm just moisturizing my skin. And then I put on my primer. And then I go in with my eyebrows first. Now this is something too people ask, like, do I go on with my eyebrows first or last? I do both. Some people ask, do I use a pencil? Do I use a cream? Do I use a pomade? I use all of them, with whatever I like. Most of the time I use a pencil because it's easier, and I'm always like doing my makeup for work and I really have somewhere to be or a YouTube video, so I'm trying to kind of be quicker, and a pencil is just easier to grab. Concealer under the eyebrow. I use what I use to highlight my face under my brow. I don't do all the way to the front of my brow. I just don't like that look. So my foundation I'll put in the front. Sometimes I do, like here. I think I put it all the way at the front, but I blend it out really good. I just like a little highlighted effect underneath the brow. I don't put this above the brow. I just use it for underneath the brow. Over my brow, I use my foundation color. I always blend it down. And then I'm gonna blend it all together. Here, this is my Fit Me. I use Fit Me when I'm not trying to do too much. It still gives like a nice light to medium coverage, but um, it's not full coverage, and it's always upside down. So that's why I'm just. And listen, y'all, I'm very frugal with my money, so yes, y'all see me wiping around that brim. Yes, I use all of it, okay? But I keep it upside down because the product, once I start using it, it will always be at the top. Because you know that don't have a pump on it. Then I'm just using an Elf brush. I use Elf brushes, Wet n Wild brushes, and Morphe brushes. Those are the top 3 brands that I use. And this is an Elf blending brush. I love it. It's very dense. It blends out my foundation how I want my foundation blended out. Y'all can see, yes, I'm blending. Yes, during your process when you first learn to makeup, it doesn't look like what you want it to look like, but you just gotta keep going. Now I'm highlighting under the brow. I'm using my Milani concealer. And I really wanted my nose to be a little chiseled, so I bring the concealer on the side of my nose. You guys can see this is not a lie. I'm not putting this completely under my whole under eye because you have to blend it out so it will spread. And then I'm using my Black Radiance contour stick. I don't do this all the time. Sometimes I just use powder. Today I just feel like I wanted to use cream. And that blends out really good. And here I'm using my Black Opal stick to contour. I just like how that makes my face look. Sometimes I use the cream. Sometimes I just use powder. So you guys gotta really figure out what's best for you. We do these videos because we like them. We do give you guys tips, but they're literally what we like and what we may do on our clients, not necessarily what can work for you. Like, I'm a professional, but I don't know what your face looks like, so I only can give tips that work for me, and you can try them and see if they work for you. So I'm using another elf brush, and I'm blending out my contour. Contour is kind of tricky sometimes because it's darker, And you just gotta make sure you blend it out. So I use my contouring brush to blend it out. I'm gonna blend out my highlight, and then I'm gonna go back and use my foundation brush to blend everything together so it won't look so harsh. So on my forehead, you can see that you can see the lines from my contour and my concealer on my forehead. You can literally see that, but I'm blending out my concealer because I like to let my concealer set a little bit before I blend it out. I feel like it just really sticks to the skin when I do that. It's not so creamy. It kind of gets a little tacky. And then I'm just going to go in with my foundation brush, as you guys are going to see. I think you guys are going to see. If you're not, then yeah, I still use my foundation brush to blend everything in. Now I'm going in with my contouring brush again to blend out my nose. My nose was a little bit harsher, but the more you blend, the more it just seeps into the skin to me, and um, it doesn't look as harsh. Sometimes I use a smaller brush to contour my nose, sometimes I don't. It just depends, y'all. Oh yeah, so I did show you guys, I did pick up my foundation brush like I said and blend it out those harsh lines. As you can see, you cannot see them any longer. When I do my eyebrows first, sometimes a lot of product can get on them, so they're not as defined as I would like. So I just go back with the brush and put my product back. Also, using the spoolie, what I'm doing now, the brush part of the eyebrow pencil, you have to do that to me to like really distribute the product, or it's going to be in one spot. Here I'm just putting on some mascara. This is some e.l.f. mascara, y'all. Like, don't overthink this, please. You're like, people just be overthinking doing makeup for whatever reason. But you guys can see I'm not doing a lot with my makeup, but it looks pretty good. If I do a very, if I was to do a very like dramatic eye, my lips are always natural. If I do a natural eye, I can make my lips a little bit more natural, or vice versa. Um, that's just how I know to like not go overboard with my makeup. Either it's a dramatic lip or a natural eye, or a natural eye and a dramatic lip. So this is not a dramatic lip, it's just a colored lip. So this is a e.l.f. setting spray. Their setting sprays used to be in smaller bottles, but now they're in these $5 size bottles. So it just helps my powder to not be so powdery on my face. So this is the finished look, you guys. Just simple, cute, easy going makeup. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.